everybody in my wonderful community. In today's video, we'll be learning how to echo out, scratch, and then start up the song again on that particular point where we scratch. So just from the brief intro you saw at the beginning of this video, that is exactly what we are going to be looking at. So we have this particular beat that is playing, on our deck 2. So what we do is, by the time we load the song and it is playing, we have our mapping, which is this very one here, the hot cue. Look at it, this very one. Don't worry, for those who already have the mapping, if you have any challenge with it while trying to do what I'm doing, please let me know. I will know how to readdress your issue. It's a very simple process. Here is it. For you to do a proper scratch, we have the letter X that takes care of doing the scratch for us. You can see this is a backward scratch for the letter X. We have our letter M. In this case, when you tap it, you hold it small. Just tap it and hold it small, then leave it. Don't hold it for long. That is for this very one. Then we also have our caps lock. In the case of the caps lock, when you tap it for the first time, then you tap it for the second time, you can see how it fades it out. So in this case, we are going to be using this very one for this particular demo. This is the one that we'll be using alongside with the letter H. Anywhere you tap this letter M, is going to pick that particular point, a particular point where you are tapping on it. Then once you pick that particular point, because you hold it a little bit, is going to carry that particular point and make it as an echo out. Let me do the demo for you to see exactly what I'm talking about here. So you can see it just picked that particular point and say sec, 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 and it continues to flow out. This is a much more advanced technique I'm doing here. Once I pick this particular point, that last point that is stopped, this letter H is going to start on that particular point again. Look at it. So you see sec, sec, sec. That is what it's doing. So at that very point, now I want to scratch it. After introducing this letter M there, I'm going to scratch. I will now come in. So you can see sec, sec, 1 2 1 2. So in this case, you do it very swift and sharp. 1 2 1 2. When you are clicking the one, you tap on the letter H, then the X, which is the letter X, the H1, which is 1, then the X, which is the 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So look at it. We are going to do it professionally now. A combination. I hope you got the concept now. We are going to do it now. I will take my beat to the first beat by just clicking on this letter 1. We take it to the letter H, to the first beat, and then, or using this very symbol again, this very one will take you to the first beat again. So let's start it again from the process from the beginning again. You get to appreciate it. We'll start with this 1. So you can see to. Now we are going to scratch it now. Yes, I know this very particular echo now looks unprecedented from initially what you were expecting. Yes, that is the beauty of this mapping. So much to go with it. All this echo effects, they are of different variety on what I have here. So by the time you test run it, you get to appreciate what this mapping is all about. This very one, in this case, this equal to is a combination of control. This will pick the particular point and it's going to loop it for a longer period of time. This one will pick the particular point and it will loop it for a very short period of time, because when you are clicking on it, you are going to hold it small. This one is the first time you pick it, then the second time you click it again. The same thing with this one. You tap it the first time, you tap it the second time, or even the control this and this will also give you the same beautiful result. And this one is so magical that if it is already on echo out, when you tap it again, it will take you to the first beat of the song. So you can see how the whole process works. Our letter H always start the song. This is open bracket, we break the song for us. So if I click on this now, So you can see how the whole process is going. So we'll go back to our first beat now. When I click on this one, that is, we are using the hot cue, not the drum one, not this. This is the hot cue, this very one, not this very one, because this one will control it, your number as drum, but we are going with this. So let me go back again. By the time I click on the one, you see it will take me to the first beat. Now look at it. So I believe you got to pick the pieces that we are putting together, and you can see how beautiful it is. Now let's play our drum on this particular beat now. See you guys in my next video. If you are coming across the channel for the very first time, do well to check the channel. There's so much more that you can learn, and don't miss out.